Hey everyone, welcome back to the Chariot. Today's Wednesday. I'm sitting outside in downtown LA. It's beautiful. The noise might be kind of loud. We'll see. We'll find out. But today I've just been thinking about gratitude and Ariana Grande. And that might sound silly, but her song, Thank You Next, it's like the biggest song ever right now. And it's the most popular song I've ever loved so much. And I'm just so obsessed with her message and her heart in the song. This idea that we can be thankful for the people in our lives who may not be there for anymore for whatever reason, but that instead of remembering people with negative feelings or thinking about them in ways of what they did to us and how they hurt us and all of these things, instead we can say thank you because I grew from this situation no matter what. And regardless of how things turned out, I am a better person because of it. And just to have that mindset all the time, and just to, if everybody thought that way all the time about every situation that they've been in or every relationship they've, just talking about relationships alone, if everybody had the mindset of thank you next rather than fuck you next, the entire world would change. The way that we treat each other would change. The way that we treat ourselves would change. Ugh, I love it. Every time I hear that song, I want to cry. I do tear up probably every single time. I just think that the message is so powerful and so pure. And I don't know, I've just been thinking about it a lot. This last weekend, I was able to reconnect with one of my exes, and it was really important for healing and for growth for both of us to be able to sort of talk about the things that we didn't talk about back when we were in a relationship. And it's amazing the type of healing that can come from letting pain out and feeling it and loving it and understanding that the negative, hard parts are just as important as the fun, lovey parts. And in terms of relationships, man, we can teach each other so much. And how cool would it be if we all just decided to be thankful for the people that come in and out of our lives, and that if we could just recognize that most people aren't going to be permanent, but we still can learn from everyone we encounter, and we can teach them things too. This is a mutual back and forth situation, and I'm so on board with pushing this message of thank you next and just moving on to the next thing, but being so grateful and actually sitting and feeling that gratitude of I would not be where I am today had I not been in that situation. I would not be who I am. I wouldn't know what I know, whatever it is. You could have a crazy, awful, shitty ex-partner and still learn so much about yourself from the situation that you can't even remember them with hate and regret. And I know that that sounds crazy, but what if we all just chose to have that mindset? What if we all just chose to remember our exes that way? Our ex-jobs, our old friends. Sometimes those are even harder for me to think about forgiving. Not even forgiveness. It's like saying thank you next is going beyond forgiveness to say not only am I not upset, not only do I forgive you for maybe the pain that you caused me, but thank you for causing me that pain and for putting me through that, because now I know how to handle it in the future. Now I am stronger and better. And man, Ariana she nails that in that song, and I will listen to it forever, and I will continue to promote it forever because I just think it's the best fucking song, and she is on to something, and I can't wait to see what she comes out with next, because girl's got her head on straight. So thank you. And yeah, I'm not telling you to go, reconnect with all your exes just for the sake of stirring up past shit, but sometimes it's good to have past shit stirred up, and sometimes we need that for closure. And like I said, healing. Let that pain out. Sometimes we think that we've dealt with things and we just haven't yet. Or we have partially, and there's more to be learned from that situation. And you just never know. There's no statute of limitations on these things. Like, it can be a relationship way in your past that all of a sudden is being brought back to the surface because there's something more to be learned and you have something more to grow from. So I just encourage you to see the growth in every situation, see the opportunity, and see the forgiveness rather than the pain, and see the opportunity rather than, choosing to suffer. You don't have to choose to suffer. All right. That's all I have for today. Be thankful all day, every day. I'm so thankful for you. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.